Hey, how you doing? You ever get the feeling someone's smiling at you while trying to shut down your whole livelihood? Yeah, that's Alberta's vibe right now. Because even though Stephen Guilbeault is no longer the environment minister, Premier Danielle Smith says he's still a problem for Alberta's energy sector. Why? Because he's now in charge of Parks Canada. And guess where those new federal parks might end up? Yep, right in the path of our pipelines. Let's unpack it. Stephen Guilbeault didn't grow up in oil country, he grew up against it. A former Greenpeace activist, Guilbeault literally scaled the CN Tower in 2001 to protest climate policies. That was his thing, direct action. Fast forward to today, and he's shuffled from environment minister to heritage but kept one key portfolio. He still controls Parks Canada. That's the agency tasked with creating 10 new national parks and protecting 30% of Canada's public land by 2030. So what's the big deal? According to Danielle Smith, it's simple. If you start planting federal parks across Alberta, especially in pipeline corridors, you're not protecting land, you're blocking industry, she said flat out. I do not want to see one additional acre of Alberta turned into a federal park. Instead, she wants Alberta to handle its own conservation. You want a protected area? Cool, make it a provincial park. And she's not just talking. In 2023, Edmonton area UCP MLA Brandon Lunty introduced a private member's bill, now law, that says no urban park expansions can happen without the province's approval. Why? Because Edmonton City Council was having backdoor chats with Ottawa about a national urban park. That didn't sit well. And frankly, the mistrust runs deeper than parks. Last summer, Alberta's Jasper National Park was hit hard by wildfires. The province says it warned Parks Canada, clear the deadwood, manage the risk. But Minister Guilbeault didn't act fast enough, according to Alberta Forestry and Parks Minister Todd Loewen. When the fires hit, Alberta's Public Safety Minister Mike Ellis said provincial officials were sidelined during recovery. Not exactly a shining example of federal-provincial teamwork. So when Guilbeault stayed on as Parks Canada boss after the cabinet shuffle, Alberta took note, and not in a good way. Now let's talk about that northern Manitoba watershed on Hudson Bay. One of 4 potential sites for new national parks. Seems like an innocent plan to protect the environment, right? But here's the twist. That same region is being considered as a future oil shipment route. If it becomes a federal park, it could block development, limit access, and shut down future infrastructure in the name of preservation. So what's it going to be? A clean park or a clean pipeline? That's the billion-dollar question. Danielle Smith isn't just taking issue with one guy. She's tapping into a deeper concern, a sense that Ottawa doesn't respect provincial autonomy. That energy policy is being written by activists in suits. And Guilbeault, well, he's become the face of that fear. The mistrust goes beyond party lines. Even moderate voices in Alberta are asking, why does Ottawa keep giving Guilbeault critical roles tied to energy and land use? Why weren't Alberta voices better heard during wildfire recovery? And why is national park expansion happening without clear consent? So let's call it what it is. This isn't just a battle over national parks. It's a fight over who controls Alberta's future, its land, its energy, and its economic destiny. And if you think a park is just a bunch of trees and trails, think again. In politics, a park can be a wall. That's it for today's episode of Hey How You Doin'? If you've got thoughts on Guilbeault, pipelines, or parks, drop a comment, share this with your cousin who thinks Greenpeace runs the country, and hit that subscribe button like it owes you money. Till next time, stay warm, stay loud, and stay Alberta strong.